Hi kisses, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Kim, welcome. So I did want to film a video and I am filming the same day, hence why I'm wearing the same thing. I wanted to share this experience with you guys, and the experience that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, and this is like kind of like, it scares me a little bit to talk about, but it's the Shadow Man. And the Shadow Man is a spirit that me, my sister, and my brother would always see when we were children. And he would always stand in the corner of our rooms, like say that's the door to our bedroom. He would stand right outside. He was very tall, had a top hat on, and he would always peek in and out and in and out into our rooms while we were about to fall asleep. And my mom, she's freaked out when we told her this, because we just told her this last year that we all used to see him, and she had no idea. She was really freaked out, but I assured her, because I'm a very intuitive person and I've seen ghosts and spirits ever since I was young, but it just felt like he was supposed to be there. As weird as that sounds, it felt like he was supposed to be there just watching over us, and it felt like a good energy. We were kind of afraid as normal, but we felt comforted at the same time. And I feel like the reason we felt comforted is because we knew in our gut that he was there to watch over us. So yeah, it was a very interesting experience. My brother told me something this year that really freaked me out. Oh my God. He was like, yeah, one time I saw him walk into your room when you were in there. He's like, I saw him walking in the hallway and like walk up to your door and go in your room. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I never knew that. I never knew that. It's crazy. So he told me that. But he used to see him too. My younger brother and my younger sister used to see him as well. And it was so funny when we found out about it. I believe we were taking a walk with my mom and I was just talking about it randomly. And then she was like, or we were just talking about it maybe. I can't exactly remember. But she was like, yeah, I saw him too. All the time. And I just had chills all over me. And then my brother, we found out that he saw it too. He saw him too. And so just very, very crazy. I don't know who he is, but I know that he was some sort of guardian watching over us as children. And my mom was freaked out. She was like, well, maybe it was just your dad, you know, checking on you. Because my dad would do that a lot, like before he'd go to bed, if he was up late watching like a game or, you know, just something on TV, he would come up later and then just kind of peer in our rooms just to make sure that we were okay. And then he would go into his bedroom and we would hear him walk away. But my dad's really short and so, as we all are too, so I knew it wasn't him. And this shadow was really, really tall, and he was very like fuzzy, almost like not fuzzy, but like pixelated. I don't know how to explain it. Like gray matter. I don't really know how to explain it, but he was a shadow, and you could tell he wasn't like a person. He was like a shadow. And like I said, he was really, really tall, and he had a top hat on, and he would always peer, like just checking on us. And he would stand there for a good while, like a long time. Like sometimes it'd be a couple hours he would, you know, stand there. And so, I just saw an orb, or a piece of dust. It just kind of like caught me off guard. But wow, it was just such a cool experience. It was weird, but we all knew that he was there to protect us. And yeah, it was weird. One time, me and my sister even, we were sitting in the hallway and we heard footsteps upstairs, and we asked the spirit to come closer, and we heard more footsteps and more footsteps, and we kind of got freaked out. I don't know if this was the Shadow Man that we were summoning, so we were kind of scared, so we ran downstairs. There's been so many things that I've seen in my parents' house, even like my mom said she used to come home from work and she'd hear, "Mom, Mom," and she heard one of us kids yelling, but we weren't there, we were in school, and she'd be home on her lunch break, so she would hear that a lot. I would hear my name being called, my sister would hear her name being called, my brother too, actually, and we've just had very strange experiences there. I talked about in one of my other videos, I'll link it here, about parallel realities, because I saw, when I was walking to my mom's room, I looked in my sister's room and I saw my sister, and she was looking in her mirror, putting her hair up in a pony, like a scrunchie, and like looking in the mirror trying to get her hair in a ponytail. And I saw her, everything that she wore like was the same as what she'd always wear. And I went into my mom's bathroom, which was down the hallway a little bit further where my mom was, and I said, "Mom," and I said, something like, "Maybe Emily can go with us." And my mom looked at me puzzled and she's like, "Emily's not here, she's over her friend's house." And I was so confused because I had just seen her. I'd just seen her in her room, and it was just very bizarre. Me and my sister had like a really strange like psychic connection, but we had a lot of weird experiences in that house. And oh, man, I wish I had it right now to show you. Maybe I'll make a separate video. But there was one time that I was cleaning out my closet and my dad was with me, and he's helping me take stuff down off the top shelves, and this picture fell down onto the floor, and there was like this little boy and in the picture, and it was cute but it was like really random and strange, and it must have been from the family who was here before, but gosh, there's so many stories going through my head right now. But anyways, we found that picture and I saved it. I think I put it in my Bible actually, which is kind of strange, but I have it in my Bible. I'll have to show you in another video. I'll talk about that story too. But there's just so many stories, and I'm, you know, rambling because my ADD's terrible today. But yeah, that's Shadow Man and the different things that we would see in that house. This is, I guess, a series. I'll be making more videos about like the other things that I've experienced there, but I wanted to talk about this Shadow Man because it was just so strange. And I wanted to know, actually, please comment below. Like, I'm like really curious if you guys ever experienced like a guardian angel or just a shadow that you used to notice at night, or anything that you used to notice at night that was watching over you. I would love to hear your stories in the comments below. So please let me know in the comments below if you've ever experienced anything somewhat similar. But like I said, we felt this comfort from him, and like it was easy for us to fall asleep. Like, it'd be scary when we first initially would see him at night, but then like we felt comforted because he was there and we knew he was watching over us. And it freaks my mom out when like we told her about it, but like we all three of us saw him. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you ever experienced anything similar. And I'm gonna get going now, but I love you guys so much, and stay tuned because I have another series coming up where I'm actually going to talk about the experiences that I've had in different cemeteries that I've ghost hunted in. The next one coming up, the video coming up, will be about the witch's grave, and there is a witch's grave that's in Maple Grove Cemetery, so stay tuned for that. And I'll be going over like the experiences that me and my brother and sister had there, experiences that like I had there personally by myself, and I think actually my friend Becky went there with me once too. But I will be sharing all those experiences, but this will be part of a series of all the different graveyards and cemeteries that I've been to and the experiences that I've had there. So stay tuned. That's a really interesting story. I hope you guys are doing really well. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a great day. Have a great week, and until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.